What's up, guys? I wanted to make a really quick video here, giving you some advice and perspective and a little education on something that I hear a lot from women we speak to every day, and then a lot of you as clients as well. But I know many of you have said this where, oh, my husband, my boyfriend can clean up their diet a little bit and they'll drop 20, 30 pounds in a month. And I so look at a carb and I feel like I gain 2 pounds, right? You've probably said that. Maybe it's, your husband, brother, dad, uncle, whatever the case may be, right? But you've probably noticed sometimes that men tend to lose weight easier than women, and some of you it really like frustrates you, especially when it's your husband and you feel like you're busting your ass, doing all the right things, and it's going much slower compared to your husband, boyfriend, whatever. First thing as a reminder, never compare your weight loss journey to anyone else's. We're all on our own path. And I certainly wouldn't compare your weight loss journey to a man. All right. That's the first thing. But there's obviously other variables at play, of course. It's not always black and white. But I will tell you, one of the biggest reasons that men tend to lose weight quicker and easier than women is because 99.99% of men carry more muscle than women, right? That's it. And the more muscle that you carry, think of it, your body becomes more of a furnace, meaning like you burn more calories just by going out and living your everyday life when you carry a lot of muscle. All else equal. Someone carries more muscle and they're the same height and weight or whatever, but one has way more muscle than the other. Their like maintenance level of calories per day is going to be higher versus the person that doesn't have near as much muscle. Okay. That's simply it. So this is why we really stress the importance of resistance training and focusing on getting stronger and being intense with your workouts, trying to really push yourself and using a little bit more weight, week over week, and become just as, I don't know if obsessed is the right word, but become just as excited and focused with strength and resistance training as you do like when you look at the scale or other areas of fitness, right? Because I will tell you, the more a little bit muscle that you build and you focus on getting stronger, it's going to add gas to the fire in your weight loss journey. A lot of you have come in, before where you like only do cardio and you try different things. You notice you weren't getting a lot of results. And then we bring in a woman who maybe isn't super consistent with resistance training, but they kind of fall in love with working out and getting stronger, and they really push themselves there, and they start to begin to drop weight like crazy. All right. So my point of sharing this is just to kind of educate you on why that's typically the case when you look at men in your life versus women and your own journey. But really what you can do about it is focus on building muscle, focus on getting stronger, make sure you're getting enough protein in, become just as focused on that as you do other things, because it will help make losing the weight much easier for you, and you'll probably get quicker results as well. The second or the last thing that I'll share too, in working with, so many women over the years, is there's just something, when you talk about confidence, a lot of you think about like how you look in the mirror. And that's part of it, looking, improving how you look and feel, right? But there's something that builds confidence about being strong, feeling independent, feeling empowered, right? You don't want to be that woman that's 70 years old and loses all independence because she can't carry her own groceries in, right? So obviously confidence partly due to physical appearance and fitting in your clothes and liking how you look and being, happier and happier day by day with what you see in the mirror and the progress that you're making physically as far as appearance goes. But there's also something to be said about your confidence when you're getting stronger and you carry more muscle. You just feel super empowered and you feel like you can do anything. Like you can do, chores around the house quicker. You can lift things up. You can carry groceries in. If you had to move a TV in your house, you can do that. And you feel more independent, which in itself can improve your confidence as well. So I just want to use this as a reminder and then also just educate you why that's typically the case. All right. We'll see you on the next one.